2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Edwards is out there with Aguirre. Then there's Bill Laimbeer. Then there's Thomas, and it's Dumars in at the shooting guard position. And for the Trailblazers, Porter is out there with Drexler. Then there's Jerome Kersey. Then there's Buck Williams, and it's Duckworth in at the 5. And it's the Pistons to start out. It's Dumars on the wing. Drexler defending. Dumars kicks to Laimbeer. Connects. The jumper drops.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Thomas against Porter. Down low. On the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. Second shot opportunity. That shot misses. Nice D from Laimbeer. Thomas against Porter. Goes up to the stripe. Thomas, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Drexler. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Thomas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
Porter against Thomas. A 3 from Drexler. That shot off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Thomas surveying the D. Outside Dumars. Deflects the pass. A shot. Thomas's shot is off. Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Porter. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Drexler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Drexler. Both free throws good from Drexler. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes to Edwards. Excellent D there from Williams.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Thomas against Porter. And here's Drexler outside. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Inside, 11 feet away. Thomas, no good. Portland trailing here. Now here's Porter. Drexler outside. Pass to Duckworth. No good. That would have tied it. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Thomas. The pass to Aguirre. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Drexler dishes to Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Duckworth kicks to Drexler. Duckworth in the post. Edwards there. Just 2 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Duckworth's shot is off. The Pistons leading. Aguirre passes to Dumars. launches it. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Drexler. He nails it, and we're tied up. Drexler's got 6.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Kersey. Williams trying to break free. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Edwards. Off with the layup. And now Portland on the break. Here's Kersey. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
A different look here for Detroit. Sally, he's checked in for Edwards. Rodman comes in for Aguirre. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Sally. He kicks it to Dumars. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Portland leading. Porter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Johnson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Rodman against Drexler. Now, here is Lambeer. He started close, off target on the 15-footer.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Duckworth. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Johnson surveying the floor. Now the pass to Lambeer. Here's Rodman, defended by Duckworth. Here's Dumars. That 3 off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Porter. Passes it to Kersey. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Kersey. Rodman covering. Lambeer with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Pass to Kersey to the right side. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Cooper, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Drexler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Bill Lambeer.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one misses. Detroit's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Nice ball movement by Detroit. On the wing, Johnson. The baseline J. Lambeer, good. Lambeer's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. And so here's Portland. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Trailblazers making a switch here. Young's checked in. Here's Dumars. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Johnson against Young. There's the pass to Kersey. Here's Cooper. 6 to shoot. Over Lambeer. And it's Cooper missing. The Pistons shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. That's to Lambeer. Here's Sally. He's guarded by Cooper. Sally against Drexler. The shot's good from Sally. And the Pistons lead by 2. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson against Young. Clyde Drexler on the wing. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Kersey. Over Dumars. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kersey's got 6. Kersey's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Dumars the pass to Sally. Johnson outside. Three-pointer on the way. And Williams pulls it down. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Drexler. Goes back up. Kersey, good. 8 points for him.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tries again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Drexler against Rodman. Drexler drives in. That one drops for him. And it's a 4-point Portland lead. Here's Sally. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Now Drexler. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So here's Portland. Bryant is out there with Cooper. Then there's Petrovic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Young in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Thomas against Young. 13 feet away. Thomas, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Cooper, the pass to Young. It's stolen by Edwards. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Portland leading. Young taking his time here. Pass to Petrovic. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Detroit with the rebound. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Sally. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Portland. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Bounce pass Robinson. Edwards against Cooper. Over Edwards. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice form on that hook shot there.
Pistons trailed by 3. Thomas passes to Edwards. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Young against Thomas. And the pass to Petrovic. Over Johnson. Petrovic's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Bryant. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Young against Thomas. Shoots. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Petrovic. Lays it up off the glass. Petrovic has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Duckworth is checked in. Young against Thomas. Passes it to Petrovic from outside the arc. And no good that time. And it's Detroit the other way. It's deflected. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
For the Trailblazers, Percy's checked in for Bryant. Drexler comes in for Petrovic. And it's Porter in for Young. And Detroit with a change here, too. Dumars is checked in. McGuire passes to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Drexler. And it's in off the backboard. Drexler's got 11 points.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Sally. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. And Edwards with the stuff. And so here's Portland. And here's Drexler. 11 points in the game. Porter passes to Duckworth. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
Thomas with the ball. And Drexler picking him up. Got a hand on it. They get it back. A second chance effort. Robinson pulls it in. Trailblazers leading by 3. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Beers checked in for the Pistons. Rodman comes in for Aguirre. Pistons trailed by 5. Outside Dumars. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Porter against Thomas. Porter dishes to Drexler. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter against Thomas. Pass to Lambeer. This one for 3. Duckworth grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Drexler, and Portland again with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 7. Excellent D there from Williams. For Portland, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Porter passes to Duckworth. Over Thomas. Duckworth with the bucket. Duckworth's got 4 points in the quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Drexler drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Portland now. Here is Kersey. He's got 10. Kicks it to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it up. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Dumars against Drexler. The pass to Thomas. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
On defense, the Pistons, 9-point game. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's Thomas with the three. Sinks the triple. Thomas got 14 points.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Drexler, no good. Pistons trailed by 8. Thomas inside, covered by Kersey. Lambier off target from three-point range. Now here's Porter. There's the three. It's hauled in by Thomas. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Dumars misses. Portland leading by 8. Porter with it. Poked away. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. .129 left in the first half of basketball. And it goes down 2 points. 16 points for him. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Drexler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Pistons trail by 8. Thomas kicks to Dumars. To the inside. It's deflected. And now Portland on the break. Porter's running. Here's Drexler. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Drexler drawing the double team. Back to Porter. Edwards against Kersey. He kicks it to Duckworth. Lambier with the steal. Here's Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Here's Duckworth. Another shot. Rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rodman passes to Edwards. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Porter. Pass to Kersey. 3 seconds left. That one no good. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello. Checking out the Trailblazers. They want nothing more than to seize the momentum of this championship series tied 1-1. They gave it their all in the first. That about wraps it up. Time now for...
back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, GA, still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Rodman is out there with Edwards. Then there's Thomas. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Lambeer in at the 5 spot.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Thomas, here we go. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Bill Lambeer.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Duckworth. That misses off the backboard. Pistons trail by 3. It's Dumars on the way, covered by Kersey. Dumars misses. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Porter, no luck. The Pistons shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Thomas against Porter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Drexler goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Bill Lambeer.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Porter against Thomas. Passes it to Lambeer. Off the left rim and out.
I saw a green light there, Kevin, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Porter, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Taken away by Williams. And Porter, here we go. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Rodman. Thomas kicks to Dumars. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Dumars got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
It's stolen by Edwards. Lambeer down low. Drexler defending. The feed to Lambeer. Back to Rodman. Clock at 6. Unloads. Dumars misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 12.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Robinson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Petrovic is checked in for Jerome Kersey. Detroit also making some changes. Sally, he's checked in for Lambeer. Aguirre comes in for Edwards. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. And Dumars gets it to go. And here's Porter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Drexler outside. Robinson against Aguirre. Feeds it to Duckworth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Trailblazers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Both free throws good from Duckworth. Pistons trailed by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Aguirre. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. From deep, Johnson. Offensive rebound. Rodman kicks to Dumars. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Johnson, the pass to Dumars. Here's Rodman. Rejected by Robinson. Here is Porter. To get open is Robinson, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rodman passes to Sally. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. Portland leading by 6. Drexler drawing the double team. Intercepted. Now here's Rodman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Porter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Checked in for Kevin Duckworth. Aguirre against Drexler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Detroit, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Petrovic. Here's Cooper. And it's good for 2.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Drexler throws it down.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Outside Dumars. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Dumars got 10 points.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
On On the wing, Drexler. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson, stripped it away. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Johnson with it, now guarded by Porter. Sally, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Over to the wing. Up top, Porter. He's guarded by Johnson. Drexler against Rodman. That one goes. Counted. Petrovic has got his second basket of the night.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's denied. To the paint. Here's Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pistons trail by 10. Johnson dishes to Rodman. And the shot goes in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now a timeout called by Portland. For the Trailblazers. Duckworth comes in for Cooper. And Jerome Kersey subbed in for Clyde Drexler. And Detroit with a change here, too. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Joe Dumars. Porter passes to Petrovic. Out to the right wing. Inside. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Portland no good that time either.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
1:53 left to play in the third. From 20 feet out, and the jumper is good. Petrovic has got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Work to absolute perfection.
Unloads from 13. And he can't bank that one in. Trailblazers leading by 8. Left to play in the third. The Trailblazers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That one is off.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
Pistons trail by 9. Offside Thomas. 1:19 left in the third. Down low. Sally kicks to Thomas. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Sally's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
To the inside. Here's Robinson over Rodman. The pass to Porter. Here's Petrovic. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. Here's Duckworth, and he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Porter against Thomas. Knocked away. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. Looking to get back on track here. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Porter, and he comes up with the deuce. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Petrovic. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Petrovic is out there with Porter. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Duckworth. And it's Curson at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Young's checked in. Joe Dumars is checked in for the Pistons. Here's Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Rodman trying to break free. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Aguirre.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Dumars and Detroit again with the bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Robinson, that's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Detroit also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Salad. And Lambeer subbed in for Dennis Rodman. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort. Gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pistons trail by 5. Lambeer passes to Edwards. Back to Lambeer. And then Lambeer with the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Petrovic. Rebound by the Pistons. Dumars got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Aguirre against Young. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Aguirre.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Rodman, he's checked in for Detroit.
Yeah, he's just a physical player. I mean, there are a lot of facets to his game, but one thing Williams could really work on would be his free throw shooting.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Count the basket. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Mike Drexler's checked in for Young. Here's Petrovic. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 3. The 11-footer. Thomas's shot is off. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Stolen by Thomas. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Dumars. And Kersey pulls it down. Kersey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Such a wide open look. Petrovic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
Pass to Edwards. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Robinson, and it's Porter in for Petrovic. Trailblazers leading by 4. Kersey with the ball. Duckworth in the post. Van Beer on him. Duckworth with the bucket. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Edwards. But they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Rodman against Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Thomas against Porter. Thomas dishes to Lambier. Back to Thomas. Over Williams. Here's Rodman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And both free throws good for Rodman. And Portland has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's stolen by Rodman. Thomas goes in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Porter looking it over to the middle. Here's Duckworth, and that one is good.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Free throw dropped for Duckworth. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Outside Dumars. It's up a 3. That shot no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Now Drexler. Pass to Kersey. And here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Porter outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Edwards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Misses off the left eye.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
It's stolen by Rodman. And they're moving it up. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Lambeer passes to Edwards. Over Duckworth. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Edwards.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Kersey misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Drexler outside. Here's Porter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pistons trailed by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thomas with the ball. Williams picks him up. Thomas kicks to Lambeer. Stolen by Drexler. And now Portland on the break. Goes up and finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Launches a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Drexler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Thomas. Here's Rodman. Drops in the layup for 2.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. 4th quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
And that one's good by Porter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Drexler. Count that one. Drexler's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Dumars against Porter. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons trailed by 8. Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it. And that hurt doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Porter passes to Duckworth. Drexler against Rodman. On the wing, Drexler dishes to Duckworth. 5 to shoot. The feed now to Williams. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Porter against Thomas. Over Porter, and count it from 19 feet away. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Drexler makes it off the glass. Drexler's got 32 points in the game.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Thomas's shot is off.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Porter passes to Williams. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. But they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into